How to make mindfulness a habit. It is estimated that 95% of our behavior is automated. That is because neural networks underlie all of our habits, reducing the millions of sensory inputs per second into manageable shortcuts that allow us to function in this crazy world. These automatic brain signals are so effective that they frequently cause us to revert to previous behaviors before we recall what we intended to do instead. Mindfulness is the polar opposite of these automatic responses. It is executive control, not autopilot, and it enables deliberate actions, willpower, and decision making. However, this requires practice. The more our intentional brain is activated, the stronger it becomes. Each time we do something new and deliberate, we activate our gray matter, which is dense with newly sprouted neurons that have not yet been groomed for autopilot brain function. While our intentional brain is aware of what is best for us, our autopilot brain causes us to take shortcuts in life. Therefore, how can we remind ourselves to be mindful when we most need it? This is where the concept of behavior design enters the picture. It's a technique for putting your intentional brain in charge. There are two ways to accomplish this. First, by slowing the autopilot brain down by placing obstacles in its path. And second, by removing obstacles in the path of the intentional brain, allowing it to regain control. However, shifting the balance in favor of your intentional brain requires some effort. Here are some suggestions for getting started. Place reminders for meditation all around you. If you intend to practice yoga or meditate, place your yoga mat or meditation cushion in the center of your floor, where it will be visible to anyone passing by. Update your reminders on a regular basis. As an example, suppose you decide to use sticky notes to remind yourself of a new goal. This may work for about a week, but your autopilot brain and old habits will eventually take over. Consider writing new notes to yourself. Add variety and humor to them. This way, they'll remain loyal to you for a longer period of time. Develop new patterns. You could experiment with a series of if this, then that messages to serve as simple reminders to engage the intentional brain. For instance, you might come up with the phrase, if office door, then deep breath, as a way to enter mindfulness as your workday begins. Alternatively, when the phone rings, take a deep breath before answering. Each deliberate action toward mindfulness strengthens your intentional brain. Like and subscribe.